Hello, and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the Noob, and I call myself Sensomi. And let's start with the usual thing. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. I would be much appreciated about that. And for the guys and girls who are, I thank you very much. And if you like the video, leave a like at the end of the video. So, yeah. Now, let's start this. Middlesbrough away in the FA Cup. It is the quarter-final, and it's a game we should win. Let's see how fresh our players are after the week that has gone. And they all look fresh, which is amazingly good, because it tells us that we should be able to win this. Paul Squirrels is one of the players that I signed. You can see the potential ability there on him. And let's see the other ones. Mick Clark, the potential there. And then the last one was a goalkeeper. Jonas Almeida. Only 3, but I thought it was a goalkeeper, so why not try to sign him as well? Now, I still haven't done anything about Luke Shaw, because I don't want to sell or put anybody on the transfers list here at the end of the season. I want to get the season done first. As soon as we played our last game of the season, I'm going to put Luke Shaw up for sale. Hopefully that will keep the morale at the top at the club. So there's not much to do here, actually, because we're going to be playing with this team since it's they all look fresh and ready, and at the moment with Adeyemi injured, this should be our best team. So let's start this. And let's hope we can go through to a semi-final in the FA Cup. It is Middlesbrough. They are just in the playoff position in the Championship. So, of course, I should be holding us as favourites. Everybody should hold us as favourites, of course. But, as you know, it's Football Manager, and it's, well, real life can be that as well. Sometimes nothing works, no matter how good you are as a team, and a team that is far from in your quality, so to speak, beats you, because nothing goes wrong right that day. But let's hope we don't have that today. Here's Haaland to Mbappe to Davis, and come on, United! Glory, glory, Man United! Let's go to a semi-final. Come on, lads. It would have been great to win everything that you can win this season. That would have been something amazing. Really amazing. But, yeah, it's going to be tough. Lot of tough opponents left in the Champions League. The league should be... It should be done. The league should be done. We should win the league. 8 games left. We're 15 points ahead. So, yeah, but it should be. It's a shame if we should lose out on the league. That's for sure. So, yeah, cup games are a little more. It's another thing, because it's over 1 or 2 games, and you can always have a bad game or 2. So here we take the lead. Great. Benjamin Sesko take the lead for us. Perfect. But as I said, yeah, It is, of course, a tough one to pull off, to win everything in a single season. But we need the good game. If we can keep the good games to the cup games, we shouldn't be having a problem with it. But because we can still stand to lose a couple of games in the league and still win the league, so yeah. There's Haaland, there's Mbappe. Seem to have taken over the game more and more here. Here's De Ligt, Mbappe, Davies, Alphonso Davies. And he gets it in. Sancho's there, but he couldn't reach it. Is that going to be a penalty? He pushes Sancho. That's why he couldn't reach it. How interesting. So here's Mbappe with the penalty. And it's 2-0. 2-0 in this FA Cup. And this should keep us, or should make us reach the semi-final of the FA Cup. What a glorious day. How exquisite isn't this? Very nice. The Gea, no problem with that ball. So, yeah. Very, very interesting. Mbappe, Chesko, oh, Sancho, oh. I think we do have our problems, of course. We have problems with not having a broad enough squad, I would say. We do miss out on some positions where we pretty much only have one player that can play in that position without making a huge dump in the way in our qualities. And oh, Haaland, 2-0 or 3-0, sorry, I forgot about the penalty. So yeah, we could be stronger. We could be able to have as a strong team when we have to rest a lot of players as we have at our very first team, but that's very few clubs that have the possibility to do that. So yeah, I do remember being very upset with one club in the early 90s because I think they had almost 3 good sides because they just bought up every good player, even if they couldn't use them because there were so many world-class players in that team already, and that was AC Milan, and pretty much tells you why they were so dominant in the beginning of the 90s. They just brought up everybody that was good, and they didn't care if they were playing or not, just as long as they didn't play in any other clubs. So that's a bit sad. Anyway, I also know, I feel that it's very much complaining from the Spanish leagues and the Italian leagues about the amount of money that is generated in Premier League compared to them, and that it's unfair, and that's why they want a Super League. But you know what? If you would have a better league, that is, if you would share the money that's coming into the league, I mean the TV rights and everything, so that every team in Spain could make some money, then you would have better games week out and week in, like you have in England in the Premier League. The Spain's I mean, it is pretty much Real Madrid, Barcelona getting all the TV rights money, and yeah, what are you going to do about that? I mean, it's not going to be a good league just because two teams can buy every single good player that emerges in Spain and so on. So yeah. Oh, Sancho making it 4, no 5. Oh, and then they never complained before when they were the teams that had all the money. I mean, it was in the 90s. It was the Italian league where they were having a loads of money for some strange reason, and then it switched to after the Juventus, I think it was, and the corruption that emerged from the Italian league. Then it became Spain, who had all the money. Granted, it was, of course, Real and Barcelona that had all the money. No other teams could compete or sign in the best players in the world because it was Real and Barcelona who got them. That's just the way it was. And now it's England. Now it's the Premier League that has that possibility. And all of a sudden, Italy and above all Spain are complaining that they need the Super League because they don't make as much money otherwise. No shit, Sherlock. Oh, let's not dwell on that. Let's move on here to the second half. We've made a very good first half. Let's go with that one. And totally dominated it, of course. 5-0. And we're through to the semi-finals. I really should take out a player or two that might be tired. Who do we have on the bench, actually? Because there's not many players that are tired. So, Dalot, I have no interest in letting him play a lot, since he's leaving us this summer. Arnell could be get him to play more games and stuff. And Henderson, why not give Henderson the opportunity to stay here for... Oh, they score! Through McNear. That's not good. Actually a good looking goal as well. And we take out Varane for Arnell. And Chesko's tired, but I don't think we have any strike yet. We have Marcus Rashford. There we go. 3 players being changed. Yes. Bellingham tried to reach Chesko there, but Chesko misread that one. Paul and Jordan. Come on, United. We don't want to lose this now. I mean, don't let them come back from this. That should be impossible. Even though we made the changes that we made, it still should be impossible for them to come back from that. Mbappe. Well, he shot Chesko. Or Rashford it was, of course. Bruno Fernandes with the tackle there. Good one. And yeah, 17th minute. And of course, this should be over. We should win this without any major issues here. Davis, Mbappe. Davis. Come on, Davis. Bruno Fernandes, Mbappe. Davis, Haaland. Ooh. Close to another one there. Bruno Fernandes. Oh! That was something, wasn't it? There's Davis, Mbappe, Davis, Haaland, back to Davis, Here comes Davis, Mbappe, Bruno Fernandes, Davis. He gets it in. Rashford is there. Oh. Now there's loads of players that are really tired. That's not good. Delete. Now most of the players here now is going to leave for international work. So it's going to be I'm going to play a friendly off camera, so to speak, against Bury, so that we get that ratio with training and everything in there. So yeah, the next game will be after the game that is after the Bury. I don't remember what game that was, but I will see you there. And so we're here, game against Bournemouth in the league. Let's just jump into this. Let's see if my guys are fresh enough to play here. We're going to be facing Chelsea in the next game as well. So, yeah, I don't really know how to tackle this in the best possible way. They all look pretty fresh to me, except for Benjamin Sesko. So let's put Rashford in there. And let's just play with this team and hope that we get a win. Now, a couple of decisions I've been making. Well, you know about Luke Shaw. I'm going to try to sell him at the end of the season. And I've decided to try and do the same with Christian Eriksen. I want Stokebridge to be starting games next season to find a way to develop him as quick as possible. So Bruno will be the first choice, of course, even next season. But Stokebridge given more and more opportunity to come in. So yeah, we're going to have to see how that is going to go. Well, look at that. Rashford is quite tired. That's not good. Do I have anybody else that can play? We have Tino, and we have the new guy. Let's see. We could get him up there, at least. We're gonna be trying with Tino, actually. Let's just, for fun, see what he can do today against Bournemouth. I think it's going to be hard for him. I think we're going to do like that, because then they aim their crosses to Haaland and the corner kicks to Haaland. Let's get into this. Let's try and win this game. Do like that. We kick off and we skip. And let's go. Senesi, Dewberry, Lekogaris, Albana. I'm sorry about that. Fernandes. Oh! Come on, United. We want to get a victory here. But we still need to play with our best team next game. We saw what happened when last time we faced Chelsea and played with substandard team. We got beaten quite hard, so we need to... Oh, come on, Rainman! Yes! Manchester United take the lead through the young player, Rainman. Our youth player. That's nice. Really nice. Good one. And that's going to up his average rating. Hopefully it's going to help him develop. Good header back by De Ligt to De Gea. Davis. Bellingham. Davis. Varane. De Ligt. Bellingham. Lamptey. Sancho. Long ball to Mbappe. Mbappe to Davis. Davis trying to get pass here on the left side. He gets the ball in. Sancho's there, but he's pushed again. Looks like another penalty for Milats. VAR is going to be checking it. And it's awarded. So Mbappe is going to step up then. Let's see if he can score here. Mbappe makes it 2-0 for Manchester United. Puts us even closer to the champions, which would be tremendous and very interesting. If we could win this again, this as well. Honestly, you pretty much have the FA Cup and the Champions League left to fight for. Because I feel that we are going to win the league even if we lose every single league game now. But yeah, I shouldn't say that, but it's the way it feels anyway. Here comes Haaland. Erling Haaland. Ooh, just outside. Goal kick. Ramsey's there. De Ligt. Varane. Davis. Mbappe. Fernandes. Rainman. He got that. Haaland to Mbappe. Mbappe back to Rainman. Rainman shoots and he scores! A second goal for Rainman. What a game for this youngster. This youth player. Look at this goal. Looks a little bit like Machinis or whatever his name was when he scored against Aston Villa many years ago. Which won United the title, I guess. Well, one of the goals that gave United the title. He turned like that and scored. That's actually cool to see something. I mean, that I can't see that. I mean, whatever I've chosen as a setting, I think when you do a goal or a goal line camera angle like that, you should just zoom in and get that over with. That's just ridiculous to show it in this angle. Here's Mbappe to Haaland to Fernandes. Rainman, well, not quick enough, but Rainman has been good. He's played well today. And scored 2 goals. Haaland, Rainman. Nope, couldn't score this time. 3-0 after the first half, and it's a wonderful result. And I don't think anybody's going to be able to catch up. Ooh, the post! Fernandes with the free kick. Oh! Now I'm starting to wondering what players are the most important for the next game. Because I certainly want to do a couple of changes in the second half. And I would say De Ligt, of course, one of the more important. Bellingham, Fernandes, Mbappe, Haaland. So there is quite a few that I would like to take out, but I guess we're just going to have to see the tiredness of the player and stuff like that once we get into the second half a bit. That free kick wasn't very good, but alright. Grabara. Oh, here comes Bournemouth and De Gea saves that one. Varane. There's Christie. Let's get a handle on this now. We haven't... we still have the best defense and midfield that we can put on the pitch, so... And one of the best strikers. Here's Sancho! Sancho! Oh, Mbappe! Oh! And the first half is over, so let's just get in and just say what the assistants want me to say, and let's get on with the second half. And let's see. I don't care how tired Rainman becomes because he's going to be playing the entire game. There's no plans for him to play in the next game, so yeah, it's all good. Not very well read by Fernandes, bit slow there I think, but alright. Bellingham is probably the one that I want to start with because he's really tired. So Nicholas Seiwald's going to come in there. I think De Ligt is our best player, so I think I'm going to be resting him as well because without De Ligt in the defense we could get some problems against a good team like Chelsea. So oh, Sensi, Cantwell, Solanke, long ball, way too long. And we have one more change to do. Maybe we should have a look at our substitutes. We have Garnacho. We could put on Garnacho even though he's tired for Mbappe, because Mbappe is a player that doesn't get back to fitness very quick. So I think that's the last one. Alessandro Garnacho comes in for Mbappe. There's a corner from Bruno Fernandes. Oh, Haaland! Bruno Fernandes is really tired now, but all the substitutes are made, so yeah, not much to do there. And so 4-0 in this game. Very, very good. Look at that, 80 points. Liverpool are winning their game as well, so 15 points ahead of Liverpool. Bruno Fernandes. And, oh, good save by their keeper. We're running over Bournemouth here. There's Garnacho. Garnacho gets the ball in. Oh. Good tackle by Varane. Or block. Maybe I should say block. Smith. Fulton. Hill. Guevara. Come on, United. And now back to De Gea. Lamptey, Seiwald, Lamptey, Haaland, Sancho, Seiwald, Lamptey, Sancho, long ball trying to reach Rainman, but he was nowhere near there. Sewell, Garnacho, Haaland on the run. Oh. I think Haaland is about to actually break the Manchester United record with I think before this game he scored 44 goals, and Dennis Law from the season 63-64 has the record with 46. So he might be winning that. He could actually reach all the way up to 50 goals in a season. That's actually amazing. Especially because he's not always been the first choice. He's been on a rotating until Adeyemi got injured. So yeah, that's kind of cool. And here's Rayman trying to reach Sancho, but he didn't. Rayman has a lot of developing still to do, but he's getting there, and it's nice to see him scoring 2 goals today. Really nice. Here's Sancho, Sewell, Lamptey, Sewell. Oh, nice. But not so nice that because it didn't reach its target. But the try was good. But the defender read that very well. So yeah, Cantwell with the corner, and we headed it away. Good. It's always good if we can keep a clean sheet, of course. That always feels better. There's Bournemouth again coming at us. Ooh, that's going to be dangerous, but De Gea has that one under control. Excellent. And yes, we are pretty close to extra time here now, or added time, I should say. Anel, Davis, long ball to Garnacho, to Fernandez, back to Garnacho, to Haaland, Haaland to Garnacho, oh! And now we're into that injury time, or whatever we call it. Sewell, Anel, but yep. Bruno Fernandes with a free kick. Garnacho was there, tried to head it, but yep. Oh, you need to run. Oh, good tackle, but he gives it to Sanchez, and good save by De Gea, and oh, that's with chills. Lamptey passing the goalkeeper there instead of getting it just away. 4-0 victory, and it's 2 goals by Tino Rainman, 1 goal by Kylian Mbappe on penalty, and 1 goal by Erling Haaland. And next game is the Champions League game against Chelsea, and I guess I'll just see you there, lads or girls. And so we're here, last game of this episode, Manchester United against Chelsea in the Champions League. We start out at home, and yeah, I think I'm gonna be, because we have a league game in between these Champions League game, of course, against Leicester, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be playing with substandard team there. Ooh, a lot of players being illegal here for some reason. Why is he been involved with another match? How can he be that? And Garnacho and Rashford? What kind of match have they played? That's not good. How are we going to fix this? Well, I guess the newcomer will have to be on the bench. Do we have someone else? We have another newcomer. Could we get him into Garnacho then? Or Sewell? Let's give him Sewell's position. Do we have somebody that can play right and left? No, we do not. Oh, this is going to be dangerous game. No, don't know what I've signed them up to play. But there's a Garnacho needs to be changed as well. I guess we're going to have to go with the new... Who else did we have here? No, we have only a goalkeeper as well, so I guess we're gonna have to go with this one. It's not good, so hopefully we won't have to use him, but oh yeah, this could be a problematic thing. Alphonso Davies is in need of a rest. We do have Luke Shaw that can play actually. But nah, I'm going to give him the chance to do something here. This is the team we're going to use. And let's just hope for the best that we're going to win this. And we get away with this game without any injuries. It's going to be a tough one. So, yeah, and of course, two players that needs numbers. I mean, if we have a big lead in the second half, I wouldn't be scared of putting in any of those youth players. But even though I know that they're definitely not going to be up to the standard of Champions League football, but the first team should be. Let's hope that we can get this a good result here today. And yeah, Erling Haaland is on 46 goals now, just as Dennis Law. So one more goal and he beats the old record for a Manchester United player to score goal in a season. And yeah, which is Dennis Law, as I said. And actually, David De Gea is having another one. Oh, let's look at this. Yes, good. He's also having a chance to get a record, beating Edwin van der Sar's old record. Don't remember which season that was, though. Oh, that's a Shesko. Ooh! But David De Gea now has 31 clean sheets this season, and Edwin van der Sar had 32. So he needs 2 goals, 2 games, 2 more games to keep a clean sheet, and he will be having that record. So yeah, 2 records that might be broken this season. Interesting. At least I think it's interesting, but yeah. Bruno Fernandes playing better. Davies, Fernandes, Davies. Oh, Chesko. Now, the weird thing about Rashford, for example, I don't think he's in any... Maybe he's in the under-23. Maybe it is the under-23 that has had a game. Then it's very... Oh, and... Oh... And it's very bad plan by me that they're not able to play here today, because I really need to, especially now that we are so close. I mean, if we manage to go through here, and if we should win the league as well, and as well, because we have a couple of trophies already this season, and if we can win the FA Cup and the Champions League as well, we've won everything we can win this season, and that will be amazing. Oh, so close from Shesko, so very close. And I think Anel is growing out to be just as good as Varane, so yeah, maybe Varane is... Maybe it's time to try and find another central defender that is... Look at that! Jadon Sancho! 1-0 Manchester United! Maybe it's time to find a replacement for Varane. Having De Ligt and Anel as first choice, and putting Try to find another promising player, just like Kenneth Taylor is. Kenneth Taylor is a promising player, but not very, very good. I feel like he's good enough to play in many games now. He has developed, I feel, into a player that we can use a lot of the less important games. And hopefully he will continue to develop. But yeah, if I could find another central defender that has potential but needs to be developing, maybe I should get rid of Varane as well and try to get some money there as well into the cupboard, because I think we are close to 30 million in deficit now, and that is not a fun place to be, I must say. Oh, Haaland! Number 47! He's taking the record. He has scored more goals in a season than anybody else in the Manchester United history. Erling Haaland. Oh, ho, ho! That is beautiful. What is it? His first or second season in United? I think it is the second season, isn't it? Because first season we got De Ligt, and then after that we've signed Bellingham and Erling Haaland before previous season, and I don't know if we did any big signings last summer. We did sign Tariq in the January window this year. Tariq Lamptey. So, and I guess I feel like that has been a very good signing as well. Oh, Fernandes. Lamptey has really found his footing in Manchester here and has played very well for us. And yeah. I'm more leaning towards getting somebody that perhaps can take that position later on. Someone with huge potential that is... Oh, Haaland! Should have scored there. Sancho very tired. I'm trying to find someone with a huge talent, which isn't great. Oh! Great at the moment, but hopefully will be, and I think that would be great. But yeah, let's see. First half isn't over yet. We have a 2-0 lead so far. Let's see if we can keep them away from us. We don't want to let any goals in, of course, and as I said, next game, which is the first game of the next episode. Oh, crap! We didn't want that. Definitely didn't want that. Dang it. Man. That wasn't good at all. Davis with a... not so good pass by Davis. Come on, lads. Mbappe, Anel, Bellingham, De Ligt, Lamptey, Sancho. Sancho is very tired. There's Shesko coming through. And, ooh. Bellingham, can you get there? Yes. Fernandes. De Ligt, Bellingham, Sancho, Lamptey, Sancho, Lamptey, Sancho, Bellingham, Lamptey, long ball in, and Chesko. Corner from Fernandes. Oh, Timber is there. Half time, 2-1. Don't really like that, to be honest. I wanted to, of course, have at least a 2-0 lead there. I didn't want to concede a goal, but yeah, we can't. It is what it is. We need to play a better second half then. Sancho, Bellingham, long ball, but nobody's running on that one. Kepa saves it. Come on, United. Come on, United. Come on, United. Corner from Fernandes. And, ooh. Good effort. Bellingham. Elect. Oh, bad pass by Mbappe. Steals it anyway. And Sancho. Oh. That is not good. But here comes Fernandes with a corner. Oh. Away from Timber. Throwing from Lamptey to Sancho. To Lamptey, gets the ball in hand. Haaland! Erling Haaland! And it's 3-1 for Manchester United. Or is it? Vieira's going to have a check on it. I'm going to see if it's offside or not. That shouldn't be an offside goal. And it doesn't look like he's done anything harmful either, so that should be awarded a goal. Absolutely brilliant. 3-1. It's a good result. PSG has a lead over Manchester City in the other quarter-final played today. Bayern beat Liverpool and Barcelona beat Real Madrid yesterday in this competition here. So yeah, Lamptey. Ooh, no. Alexander Isak. Oh, good stealing by Davis there. Very good stole. He stole it very well. Mbappe, Fernandes. Bellingham, Šeško. Šeško trying to reach Sancho. Does reach Sancho. Lamptey. Mbappe. Haaland. That's too low, far out there. Fernandes. Lamptey. Bellingham. Long ball from Bellingham. Lamptey. Anel. And Mbappe. Fernandes, Davis. Come on, United. Šeško! Oh! You know what? They're so tired that I'm actually gonna do a stupid thing like this. Do we have somebody good that can play on the right? We have Delo. We're gonna use him on the right there. So, yeah. And we could use somebody in the defense as well. We are scared of getting De Ligt injured, so Varane is going to be... Oh! Almost scores that new striker. Coming from the academy. And hello! Oh! Interesting this. Look at all those green numbers from our players. Anel, Lamptey to Varane, to Fernandes, back to Anel, out to Davis. There comes Davis, Mbappe, Fernandes, Haaland, back to Davis, Mbappe, Davis, Mbappe. Fernandes, ooh! A beautiful strike, but the goalkeeper got there before it had to rustle in the net. Fernandes with the corner. Well, that's squares that are there now, so that's not going to happen. Let's go in, because we want this to happen if we have the time, because that's where they aim their crossing, and that's where they aim our corners and everything. Then we want Haaland to be the one receiving those balls, of course. Delo, Bellingham, Varane, Fernandes, Anel, Veron. Lamptey. And the game is over. We win it 3-1. A nice way to end this episode. Let's move on in here and try to tell them that they did a good job here. And let's have a look at how things are going in this season for us. You can see here in the league. Let's do it here instead. In the league, we're top of it. We have qualified for Europa League, so we are even. Is it these two or is it just this one? I don't know. We can't get any less than 6 or something, or 5th. Never mind. There's still 15 points. There's 7 games to play for. I think that's 21 points, right? So yeah. Still a lot of points to work. 21, that's 6 points. If we lose every single game, Liverpool and Arsenal can surpass us with 6 points if they win all their games. So 2 more winnings, we shouldn't be having a problem, because 85 goals in goal difference is nothing that they're going to be eating up for us, towards us. So 2 more winnings and we're done. Well, I could say 2 more winnings and a draw and we have won the league. And yeah, you can see here PSG Manchester City ended 2-2, and then they get the home game. Could end up with because I think we were drawn against Villarreal or Barcelona, so it could end being up a Manchester Derby final. That would be interesting. We have the UEFA Cup, the UEFA Super Cup, as we won. The FA Cup, we're gonna have the game against Manchester City here, which I'm hoping we can win. And if we win, we might be standing against our biggest rival through the ages, Liverpool, or against Chelsea. And the Carabao Cup we won, and the Community Shield we won. So interesting. And here we have, let's have a look at how we're going to play. So next episode will be interesting. We're going to have the league game against Leicester, which we're going to be putting in as many reserve players as possible, of course. And then we have the replay in the Champions League against Chelsea, and then the FA Cup semi-final against Manchester City. Now that is going to be a very interesting episode, and yeah, holy moly. But that's in the next episode, so let's not run away with it now. And let's have a look at the finances. You can see here 31 million in debt, which is not very good. But as I said, once the season is over, we're going to get money coming into the club, so we should be handling it without problem. And as I said, I'm going to try and sell a couple of well, actually star players. I feel that Luke Shaw and Christian Eriksen are kind of star players, but Christian and Eriksen haven't been playing that many games this season, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, how did it went for this young lad? We forgot to see that. Let's go into tactics instead, because here we can see Paul Squills. No, we couldn't. No average rating here either. That's weird. That's very weird. Let's go in on him and history, and he didn't play enough time to get an average rating. All right. Nothing to do about that. And yeah, it feels like we have, who was on the Leader Cup shows. Yeah, that's what's his name? I sent him on a leadership course. What's his name? Adayemi, since he was going to be out for about 3 months, and that took about 3 months. So yeah, that's of course a good thing. And I don't like it in the real life. I don't like it that the Glazers are owner of Manchester United. I mean, I don't really care if Jim or Qatar gets to buy it. I should say I'm recording this on the 3rd of May, I think it is. Yeah, 3rd of May. So I have no idea if it's over with, if the club has been sold. But yeah, as I said, I just want Glazers out because I think we need to get rid of them. They have really torn down Manchester United, to be honest. And it haven't been fun to be a Manchester United supporter in that way. And I personally have hardly bought anything with the Manchester United brand for years. And I've said that I'm not going to buy anything with a Manchester United brand until the Glazers are out. So, yeah, I don't want any Glazers to be able to decide anything when it comes to Manchester United anymore. I'm sort of leaning towards Qatar because Qatar can renovate the stadium, they can renovate and upgrade the training facilities, and still have money to buy new players, can get rid of the debt that the club is in so that we can start making money to use on the club, so to speak, instead of paying off the owner's debt and stuff like that. So yeah, I truly hope that it's going to be the Qatar, because I think that's the way we need to go. I mean, look at City, look at Newcastle, and so on. We need to be up to date with what's happening today. There's no way we're going to be the best team in England without taking that cheat code and use it, just like so many others have done. So yeah, I'm certainly hoping that we will get Qatar as the new owner, so that there can be money for us to spend on a lot of things. Having said that, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Do like, subscribe, and all that nice stuff. And stay safe out there in this world of danger. Have heaps of fun. And I'll just end with bye 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 bye.